Welcome back everyone. In the previous video, we were discussing about few concepts in Python functions, that is how to pass the parameters. We have discussed about positional argument, default argument, then keyword arguments. Here we have two more way we can pass the parameters. Maybe you have seen some asterisk symbol follow with args and these two. This is what we are going to see today. Suppose there is a situation. First, we are going to see today is the fourth one. Okay, fourth one that we are going to see is this variable length parameter. Let's see variable length parameter. Suppose I have a function. Okay, I have a function, define function, add, and I have to give the parameters and c equal to x plus y plus z, whatever it may be. Okay, or I can just give some function called add number of parameters here, and I have the function call where I'm going to call add, and I have to pass the number of elements. Here, the problem is I have a lot of numbers out there. Maybe sometimes it will be 20, sometimes it will be 30 numbers, or sometimes it will be 50 numbers. At this time, I'll not be able to pass all of them separately here. All of them separately here, it will be too much lengthy. At that time, what I will be doing is I'll be passing all this number of variables, maybe 1, 2, 5, 7, 9, 10, 22, 37 as a tuple. As a tuple, I'll be passing to this function as an actual parameter. Here, what we have to do, instead of giving A, B, C, D like that, what I'll be doing is I'll be doing star args. Star arg means asterisk arg. That is, I know there is a variable number of elements are there. Take all of them as a tuple and do the function calculation. In this case, what it will be doing, what are the variable which is given as a args, all of them will be taken into that function. All of them will be taken into that function and do the calculation instead of explicitly defining them in the function call, and that is either as an actual parameter or as a formal parameter. This is what we are going to see. And another important thing is when we are defining this one, star arg must be the last parameter. Last parameter which is passed to the as a formal parameter. And next thing is in a function call we must have only one variable length parameter. This is called the variable length parameter. We must have only one variable length parameter in a particular function. These are the two things we need to remember why define this variable length parameter. Let's go ahead and see how can we do this in practical so that the concept will be more clear. Okay, variable length parameter. I'm going to define a display function. Display. Let me pass this down. Let me do the function call. Okay. Display, what you're going to display. Display, I'm going to say hello. I'm going to display this one. Here, I'm going to call. This is my formal parameter. Yeah. Print x. Say it is displayed hello. Suppose if you want to display more than one item, then we have to define a hello. Just one more. And y I have to pass, and then here also I need to give y, then only it will display hello hi. Suppose I'm going to display few numbers. That will be easy to define display. I'm going to display s comma y comma z. Okay, I'm calling x y z, x comma y comma z. And in the function call, what I'm going to do, display x comma y comma z. Display x comma y comma z. Now I don't want to do that. Display 1 comma 2 comma 3. Okay, I got it. Now I have another requirement. I have only one formal parameters. I'm just going to pass it. In that case, what we'll do, if we are passing one, it will print the variable. Suppose I have more than one variable, And if you want to pass this to the display function, it is going to throw exception. Okay, we have taken 1% argument, but 2 were given. In such cases, suppose if it is not print, then I have to add. Okay, add function. Okay, I'm going to add this function. Let it be there. Okay, add function. I'm just going to add 1 comma 2 here, s comma y I have added. Here also s comma y I have added. What it will be doing? So instead of add, let's take a simple example. This is going to display or print this section value. Suppose I have more values here, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That is, everywhere we have to give this formal parameters in the function heading. Instead of that, what I can do is I'm just going to remove this one. I have only one variable. Here also I have only one variable. Here also I have only one variable. If you want to display more than one variable like this, what we can do is just use some asterisk symbol and do this function call. Now, because already it is throwing the output as a tuple. Now, if we add more values, comma 2, it is going to be the result as a tuple. And 3 is going to give multiple values. Or 4, no issues. We have passed only one variable length parameter and it is taking all the values which is given as this one and it will be displaying as such, or what are the operation which we have set, it will doing that operation and display to that result in the screen here. This is what is called the variable length parameter. Let's see another example, a simple example to add numbers which we pass as actual parameters. What are the number I have given in this function call? It will be taken here as a formal parameter, as a variable length parameter, and it will be doing the sum of all those numbers and giving the print. If you see, let's do 2 number first. Okay, then pass it. We got 30. Suppose if it is 30, 40, 50. Okay, I have given many numbers here. In that case also, we can take the single variable parameter and it will be, again, we can do the iteration of this one for num in numbers, total equal to total plus number. So it will go to each of this iterable object, each of this number, and add them together and give the single value. This is what it is doing. This is all about variable length parameter. It is as simple as that. The next video, what we are going to see is keyword variable length parameter. See you in the next one. Hope you enjoy this video. Bye. Have a good day.